So, over the last 7 years that I have been battling Lyme disease, just living day to day with it was tremendously hard. Raising a family and doing all the things just to be sick and do everyday license was incredibly hard. And then in being in the pursuit of answers and finding a proper diagnosis. And then finally, this chapter that I'm excited to share was a proper diagnosis. And then the initial treatment plans that I started on my journey to getting better, getting well, was such a personal journey. And it was something where I was sharing a lot online, my personal life, but I wasn't sharing this part of my personal life. First and foremost, because I was living in hell and yet sharing all the bright spots in my day, which were really happy. And it was such a personal experience. It was really hard to share this other half of my life, which was that I was very sick and I didn't have clear answers. And then this part of the story that we'll share today is when I started finding answers and finding people that believed that I was sick and then digging really deep into what was making me so sick. And so the treatments and modalities and all the things that I started exploring after a proper diagnosis, I've never wanted really, and I'm hesitant, like you said, about sharing that because what works for me in my specific case really might not work for somebody else. And so I've always been hesitant about sharing any of it